Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that sounds like a bit of an oxymoron. We're talking big tech, monthly income, and a yield that frankly looks almost too good to be true. Let's get right into it. We are breaking down the Harvest Tech Achievers Enhanced Income ETF. It trades right on the TSX under the ticker HETA. For Canadian investors looking at their TFSAs or RRSPs, it's this eternal tug of war, right? Do you go for reliable monthly income, or do you chase high-flying tech growth? Well, HTA claims to actually bridge the two. So we're going to pull back the curtain. We'll look at exactly what this fund holds, how it actually makes its money, what the real risks are, and ultimately whether it deserves a spot in your portfolio.
7 to 9%. Yep, that is the massive hook here. Depending on the exact unit price on any given day, this fund is reliably paying out roughly 12 to 14 cents per unit every single month. I mean, for a lot of income seekers, seeing a yield approaching 9% on a tech fund, that's literally enough to make you immediately smash the buy button. But as focused learners, we know better than that, right? We need to look a little closer and ask the obvious question. Where is all that cash actually coming from? To really understand that yield, we've got to look at the foundation first. And spoiler alert, HTA isn't generating this cash by holding obscure, high-risk penny stocks out of a basement somewhere. It holds 20 of the biggest, most liquid U.S. technology companies in the entire world. We are talking the absolute titans of the modern economy. Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Alphabet, Meta, Amazon, Broadcom. These are the exact engines that have basically driven the broader market's returns over the last decade. So this brings us to a really fascinating dilemma. You've got the most explosive growth sector in the market, technology, combined with this massive monthly income payout. So is it too good to be true? Because normally, tech companies reinvest their profits straight back into growth. They don't typically pay out massive dividends. If you just go buy a regular vanilla tech index fund, your yield is going to be tiny. So how exactly does Harvest take these massive growth engines and suddenly turn them into a monthly cash-flowing machine? Well, the answer isn't magic, it's strategy.
Section 1. How covered calls actually work.
Okay, so this is really the engine room of our explainer today. The secret sauce behind HTS massive yield is a specific option strategy, and it's known as writing covered calls. Now, stripping away all the financial jargon, here is the basic mechanic. The fund manager actually owns the underlying stock, let's say Apple. They then sell someone else a contract that gives that person the right to buy those Apple shares at a fixed strike price before a specific date. Why do they do this? Well, because in exchange, the fund collects a cash payment up front. That's called a premium. So you are essentially making a bet here. You're trading away a little bit of that explosive future growth for hard cash today. And that upfront cash is exactly what funds those monthly distributions.
But what's really fascinating here is how Harvest actually applies this strategy. It's quite conservative compared to some of their competitors. They only write covered calls on up to 33% of each stock position. Think about that. That means they are only capping the upside on 1/3 of the portfolio. The remaining 2/3? That is left fully exposed to the market. So whatever the stock does, whether it shoots to the moon or totally tanks, that 2/3 portion moves right alongside it, completely uncapped. Let's actually walk through the trade-off here. Say we're in a choppy or flat market. In that scenario, the option contract you sold just expires worthless. The buyer backs out, so the fund keeps its shares and pockets that upfront cash premium entirely. That's a massive win for your monthly income. But let's imagine a different universe. What if the stock rips significantly higher? Say NVIDIA goes on one of its historic bull runs. Well, on that 33% of the portfolio, your upside is capped. The stock shoots way past your strike price, and the option buyer gets to buy those shares from you at that lower agreed-upon price. They get the benefit of that massive bull run, not you.
Section 2. Inside the HTA portfolio. All right, now that we understand the income engine, let's take a closer look at the actual basket under the hood. The number 20 is really key here. HTA holds exactly 20 companies, and they're equally weighted. Now, that is a very deliberate choice. You see, in a traditional tech index, a company like Apple or Microsoft or NVIDIA can grow so incredibly large that it basically ends up hijacking the entire fund's performance. By equally weighting them, you ensure you get curated, balanced exposure across the whole sector: hardware, software, cloud computing, and semiconductors. And there's one really crucial detail to note about how these stocks are held. Even though HTA trades on the TSX in Canadian dollars, the 20 companies it holds are US-listed stocks. And this fund does not use currency hedging.
What does that mean for you? It means your actual returns are directly tied to the CAD to USD exchange rate. If the Canadian dollar weakens against the US dollar, that actually boosts your returns in Canadian terms. But on the flip side, if the Canadian dollar strengthens, it works against you, acting as a drag on your overall performance. It's just an extra layer of variance you've got to keep in mind. Section 3. The real risks involved. Because look, in the world of investing, there is absolutely no such thing as a free lunch. You literally cannot get an 8% or 9% yield without taking on some real risk. So, how does HTA behave in different markets? Well, as we mentioned, in a choppy or flat market, HTA looks fantastic because you're just collecting those rich premiums. But here is the massive misconception out there. Covered call income will not protect you if big tech drops 30%. Your net asset value, your NAV, will erode. Sure, the payouts might act as a tiny little parachute, but you will still lose significant capital. And in a straight-up bull market, well, as we learned, your upside is capped. You will absolutely underperform a plain vanilla tech index. And unfortunately, the risks don't stop there. Let's just rapid fire through 3 more big ones. First up, distribution sustainability. Option premiums are directly tied to market volatility. When markets get calm and volatility drops, those option premiums shrink. That means the fund brings in less cash, which can put serious pressure on them to actually sustain that monthly payout. Second, you've got 100% sector concentration risk. This entire fund is technology. If you already hold other tech-heavy funds, adding HTA isn't diversifying your portfolio, it's heavily concentrating it. And finally, the fees. HTA carries a management expense ratio of roughly 0.85%. That is a very real fee drag. You are essentially paying for that active option strategy before you earn a single net dollar of return. Section 4. Should you buy HTA? So we've seen the massive yields, the capped upside, and the real risks involved. Knowing exactly who this fund is actually built for is absolutely crucial. HTA is a fantastic tool for income seekers, retirees, or TFSA investors who want exposure to tech but need their portfolio to act like an orchard, generating cash flow right now without having to chop down the trees. But on the flip side, it is terrible for young investors with a long time horizon. If you're trying to climb the mountain of long-term compounding, a low-cost, plain vanilla tech index is almost certainly going to be HTA, and it is for sure not for anyone seeking downside protection during a market crash. I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought. Is chasing yield actually costing you total return? Because a 9% monthly yield feels amazing when it hits your account, right? But it means absolutely nothing if the fund's underlying value drops 15% over that exact same period. You always have to look at total return. That's the price change plus the distributions. If your wealth goal is purely generating predictable income today, HTA is a brilliantly structured tool. But if your goal is maximum long-term wealth building, you might just be trading away your future for a handful of cash today. Always make sure the strategy matches your actual financial goals.